Gerald? Gerald? Yes? Yes, darling? You've got the key, haven't you? The key for what? The house key. Nothing to do with me, darling. You were last out of the house, and anything domestic on the domestic terrain front is your department, not mine. I haven't got it. Well, you must have. I haven't got it. Oh, dear God, Margot, I'm not being funny with you. The amount of keys this man has lost. He's like a child or something. Darling, you were the last house. You were the last out. I wasn't. I've put a bell on it, Margot. A bell on it. So I know that he... Jump up and down. I haven't got it. Jump up and down. Margot, darling, I sound like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with a cowbell round its neck. You can hear it from miles around. Well, where is it? I don't know. Do you know, last time we've lost 3 sets of keys. He has lost 3 sets of keys. I don't know why I'm putting it in the plural. It's him that's lost them. Last time we were on seemingly a cheap day trip. Well, we were having a few days away. It was supposed to be cheap. What happens? He loses the key on the way back. Left it on the bus from Cheltenham. Had to have all the locks chiselled off. We could have stayed at the Ritz in London for the price it's cost. Do you know what he said as an excuse? Something to do with the shiny pockets. Shiny pockets? Shiny suit he was wearing. What's that mean? Does that mean it's so filthy that it's become, I don't know, waxy and shiny? And he said things just slip out of the pockets because they're so shiny with wax or something. Insane. 3rd set. We've had ladders up to the roof. We've had everything. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Well, talking of the Ritz and hotels, darling, it's, my daughter is spending this evening, if you please, for a few hours, down at the Reading Park Hotel. She's down there with 100 of her wrecking crew, rampaging through someone's wedding. I don't know what that's all about. 5 courses, this, that, the rest of it, tiaras and tantrums, all down there. Really? Now, doubtless the bride will be bummed in some sort of food fight, no doubt. Who's put that together? Well, who? The Carmichaels and the Fothergills. Endless amounts of money supply. Typical politician. Talking of politicians, what about the new one that's moved in? The new MP, military police. Bentleys, Bermuda shorts and beluga caviar by all accounts. So you've seen him? No? Well, I shouted at him. I haven't spoke to him. You shouted at him. He's running for mayor, you know, York. No. Yes. But I thought he was from south side of Selby. Well, wherever he's from, he's running for mayor. Oh. Gerald, the keys. Darling, nothing to do with me. They're your department. Oh, I can't believe it. Calmez-vous, darling. So... You bumped into him? Yeah. He's, I had to shout at him. He was going to walk straight past with a little snooty nose in the sky there. He walked past as though I wasn't there. And he's running for mayor, you say? Well, do you know what it's like? It's Westminster whip. Tights and stockings, isn't it? Same with the mayor. Anything to dress up as a trans, isn't it? Once you get the taste, you know, you just can't stop. Got to be wearing suspenders constantly. Yeah, he's known as Father Fetish or something. He's got a fetish under his farrows. He constantly has either garters on or stock suspenders or something. It's the same, isn't it? Or regalia. Looks like Father Christmas. Red coat, long red greatcoat and black tights. Tricorn house, total pervert. Don't be silly, darling. I'm telling you, they can't stop. Looks like black rod. Silver-tipped cane, all that. Oh, dear. They're all the same. Rumours have it that, the old Lord Mayor, he was having a relationship with the Staines. Remember Lord Staines, Plumpton Hall? He was having a relationship with him. They're all the same. Also, it was rumoured, I don't know whether you heard or not, but He was hauled over the coals. I think he was given a little bit of bird as well for some xenophilia with one of his Labradors. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be vulgar, darling. I'm telling you. The man was a monster pervert. Anyway, I'm not saying any more. On a hush-hush. I recently saw, actually, Lord Staines down the Crown Hotel. You remember him. Looked absolutely finished. He was in a wheelchair. Looked as though he had a few weeks to live. No. Yeah, you remember how randy he used to be? Good God. Well, what's happened? Remember what we used to call him? It was called the twat in the cravat. Remember? I do. But what's wrong with him? Well, by all accounts, dementia or something. But I saw him. His wife's got him on this new LSD or something. He's back. He's back fighting fit. No. Yeah, he's back. Do you remember his father? I mean, like chip off the old block, isn't it? I mean, he was a silk down at the Old Bailey, remember? He also used to be sort of, well, he was suspended. Not just suspenders, but he was actually suspended because he turned up absolutely pissed out of his mind most days on the bench. And he started putting, people weren't wise to it at first, but then he started wearing his powdered white wig on top of the wig that he used to wear. I mean, Jesus, he looked like something. It looked like Louis XIV. And also, he was, instead of just powdering his wig, he started powdering his face. It just looked like sort of Louis XIV. His face was white with lead. No wonder he didn't die of lead poisoning. Ah, they're a weird bunch, aren't they? Well, anyway, the quack's got him on this LSD derivative by all accounts, for dementia, and he's made a marvellous recovery. Well, good God, he took enough of it when he was young. Remember, he got a silver spoon up his nose and up his arse. Oh, darling. Well, it's true. I mean, how do we get onto this subject? The MP and our ex-Lord Mayor, Martial Law, remember? Christ, Martial Law. You certainly wouldn't be you wouldn't want to be caught under martial law, would you? But you'd be all right on the bedstead or bed frame with that. It'd tie you onto a fet frame. Ampleforth again. Was he? Yeah. Bugger of boys, I think, early on. That's all he used to say is, when you ever asked him about school, all he ever used to say is, well, just don't get, don't get buggered. That was the main thing. You just have to run for cover. Well, once you've been caught in the habit, obviously it becomes a habit. But I wouldn't be surprised if the old military police isn't wearing some sort of cami knickers under his corduroys. Really? I think he's Ampleforth as well. So you shouted a salutation, had to. Jasper. Oh, just hang on while I tell my boy. Jasper, not in here with that. He's covered from head to foot in mud. He's been playing cricket. It's bone dry outside. Look at the state of him. He looks as though he's been to the Battle of the Somme. It's bone dry. It's like a tinderbox out there, and he's managed to get covered from head to foot in mud. Upstairs. Get changed before you come down here. Oh, I just can't believe how filthy that child gets. So where's the old... What do you mean? Well, the MP was going to just stride past me without saying anything. Just because he's moved into Audrey's old gaff. It's got 7 bedrooms or something. He now thinks he's Lord of the Manor, the Squire. What he doesn't realise is, as we all used to know, it was just an overspill for the bordello on the streets. And you remember the Sunday beaches on Colbath Road? The knocking shop? Well, the army, I mean, that's all they used to do, frequent that. And the army... They used to own Audrey's house, and he was an overspill for the brothel. That's really, yeah, total knocking shop. He thinks he's living in some sort of castle as Lord of the Manor. But I mean, there was still the kit there when Audrey moved in. There's still the lashings and the strappings and the all the sexual accoutrements of the. No, yes, I think Audrey still got them. But, well, he was going to get his big snooty nose past me, and I gave him a shout, and I tell you what I did realise is that, he froze like a little Boy Scout there. I gave him a stern hello and introduced myself, as Where Armitage? Really? I barked it at him. Just because he thinks we're on the cheap side. I mean, these... It's all right saying that it's cheap side. It's £500,000 a piece for these terrace houses now. Well, yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Anyway, it passed across what can only be described as a very trembling, weak hand. Very, very limp. I can see he's never played piano and certainly never held a bow of a stringed instrument in his hand for any length of time. Maybe a flautist or something. A recorder or something. But a hornblower, that's for sure. Doubtless he'll be on his knees while he's blowing them. Oh, darling. Jared, have you got the keys or not? I've told you, darling. Anything domestic is your department. Oh, I see Vivian's arrived. They brought some more expensive plunk. You know her manservant is studying to be a sommelier. He's gone for a week in Avignon. Cellar's absolutely ram-packed. They've got the stuff in London. Should bring the cheapest crap that they can find off the bottom shelf, no doubt. But, they've got it everywhere. But, look at that. She hasn't even let the stuff breathe yet. Supposed to know what she's doing. She took the cork out of the thing. Supposed to breathe the thing for 2 hours. Good God, it's a wonder she's not drinking it from the neck of the bottle. God, remember when we used to do that? We'd steal the Chablis from the cellar of our parents and go on to the cool marble tombstones in the cemetery. Lay there. It was the coolest place in town, wasn't it? It was red hot. Jesus, yeah. Oh, quiet as well. Hot, sultry days on the stones. It's amazing how marble stays cool in the heat. We used to lay out there. Remember when we first got our bikinis and grow a pair of tits? Oh, God, yeah. First time you got your torpedoes out and the sexton arrived. The one-eyed sexton, dirty old swine. I think he'd been looking from the belfry, you know. I'm sure he had. Gerald, the keys. Darling, it's nothing to do with me. And stop interrupting me. I'm in mid-flight of conversation. I mean, it's your department. Bye. Jesus. He's south side of sobriety already. Do you know you have to virtually frisk him inside, on the way in and on the way out? It's nightmare with those keys. That's why I put a bell on the things. So this military police, MP, what? Is he fairly good looking? Is he open to offers or what? No, he's already been picked off. Bird of prey has already swooped down. Beckwith sure thing, Oh, not the shite-hawk from Scotland. She's not from Scotland, darling. She's Selby shite-hawk. No, she got no breeding, no pedigree in that thing, a total mongrel. Oh, it's 57 different varieties. But she said, I know what she said, it's all a load of my eye. She's total mongrel. I tell you what, she's not wasting any time, has she? Eh? That thing will be torn into blooded ribbons before the bank holiday. Oh, she's torn out a few hearts, hasn't she? Every man that she's ever had. Toy boys 2 at a time. Poor total carnivore. Man-eater. Oh, he'll end up as a Jew by then. And spat out. Claws on each corner. Bloody fangs at the front. Just a total man-eater. Bitch. Gerald, I haven't got them. Well, I haven't got them either. So what does that mean then? Are we scaling ladders? Look, I'm in mid-flight of conversation. Margot, sort it out. Where's your boy these days? Oh, he's gone gangster. He's gone watching some gangster rap or something at Glastonbury, another mudfest. Oh, God. Well, at least their immune systems will be spot on. Talking of music, who was that person dressed virtually in pink playing Motown from a Corniche Bentley the other day? Picked up the kids for the prom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, God, you see the number plate? No, well, what does it say? Well, it's got Viagra written across it. Viagra? Outrageous, isn't it? It certainly needs Viagra, but I don't think it'd do him any good anyway. Wow, flaccid, darling, flaccid. The black bombers from Bangkok wouldn't even stiffen that. The only thing stiff about him is his colour. Gillian says he's never had it up in years. Really? Oh, God, yeah. She always, haven't you ever noticed, she always puts her finger up, little pinky, and tweaks it and says, oh, that is broken. Oh, he got it broke. Something happened, a caravan door or something slammed shut. The only thing that actually saved it completely was he got his thumb in there as well. Door blew shut on it. You're lying, Margot. I'm telling you. It's as bent as a carpenter's set square. It's at right angles. And talking of carpenter's crack, I mean, have you seen the size of the arse on the thing now? Every time that bends over, it looks as though it's put money on it. It looks as though it's running at Newmarket. But the total, enormous. Two-belt cleavage, gushing flesh over the top of his belt. Oh, monstrous great thing. He's, he's got to do something about that. Huge big two-belt cleavage. And hairy to go with it. Christ, it looks like fur when it comes over the top of the belt. Oh, how dreadful. Do you know, Gerald's really getting on my nerves, infuriating me with these keys. Oh, it's full of gas, that bloke. No wonder we don't have to tie him down. Look at him, he'll be trapped up against the ceiling any minute. Huge, big, gassing thing. Full of wind and piss, that bloke. Christ. Honestly. I mean, what's the point in me tying a bloody great bell to the things if... Oh, Christ, hang on a minute. It's me that... Oh, Christ, it's me that's got the bloody key. Margot. Shh, don't say anything. I can hear them. They're in my handbag. Really? Well, tell him. No, wait. Don't. Let's let him sweat. Let him get the ladders out and all sorts. Oh, Margot, you are miserable at times. No, he's let him sweat.